Hi everyone, we have started off with a new video. Today I've come again to our farm, and here we are just roasting some of the peanuts that are getting harvested. Groundnut, peanut, whatever you want. With this, that's how you fire them, and if you can see the peanuts. So they'll be, instead of roasting them, we are just instead of roasting them, we are putting them in the fire. This is all hay. They'll be roasted in the most now we have got cucumber. Nahi bhaiya, abhi nahi khayenge. So here we've got cucumber, and this is peppermint. So this is basically peppermint plantation, and from here the roots will be taken and then they will be further divided. And on the other hand, on my right, I'll show you how peanuts are getting collected to be dried from different zones at an elevated portion. That's how they are drying peanuts. These are freshly plucked, so you can see the greens. The greens will turn dark, and here you have peanuts. And you've got some children. They're all children of the workers. हाथ हिला दो, हाथ हिला दो ऐसे. And they're the happy lot here, and their fathers are actually working here, so they give a helping hand whenever they have the time. And it's nice, they learn firsthand, and they're the future for farming in our area probably. And yeah, we are drying peanuts everywhere, and you've got some guests as well. Look at that. Now they are the biggest pest here. They have something like we have something like 200 crows here, and on a regular basis they eat peanuts and enjoy, because this is it's such a slot in the year where there is hardly any harvest, and usually people don't grow peanuts here, but since we have that kind of soil, and we experimented and we succeeded to quite a bit of success, I would say. So we have started growing peanuts. So this is probably one of the few places where they get food, so I don't kind of really bother about it. They have everyone in nature, when you live in harmony, everybody has a share. So the crows have their share, and 200 of them are here. They are really troubling the people who are the watchdogs and the caretakers, but at a personal level, I don't have a problem with them eating a few of my peanuts. Actually, where else would they go to eat? Where there's food, they'll come there. So I've started the video for a reason, because we have started off with wheat yesterday actually, and today again so this is a new preparation. We have just prepared this ground. Tomorrow there'll be cow dung here all over, and basically that adds to the humus in the soil, which really helps the crop to get going. चाबी लाओ जसीम खां उधर की. Okay, so, and that's the pond. I'm just taking you towards the pond. This is the way that we take, and that's the gate, if you can see. So any which way, that's the pond. And it's actually a water reservoir, and that's That's our pathway to go to the other section of Hazara. हाँ डालो, उससे हज़ारा से डालोगे पानी? ठीक है. So I'm not here for a long time, so I'm kind of trying to invest as much time as I possibly can to the orchards and the field during the day. I'm just taking you to another section where we are growing wheat, and this will also be used. Tomorrow it'll be exactly how that is today, where I'm taking you. It's about a half a kilometer walk. So we're just reaching there. Wait, I'll switch the camera so that you guys can see. Yeah, and that's the gate. This is one section, and that's the pond, and that's the other section. Here we are growing wheat. It's all organic, and we are trying our best to keep low on everything else other than the feeds. So here, wait, I'll just show you how they're sprouting. If you can see, this is wheat. This is wheat that's sprouting, and these are the sections. So we have divided them into sections so that we can water them at ease, and the seeds have been sowed by a tractor. There's a sowing machine, so they're linear. You would find their lines. Wait, I'll just show you if you can see the line. So what happens is that when we use a harvester, that's a very big machine, not small farmers can afford it. So in those times it really helps us because we can do it quick. Like this entire field, which is about 5.5 acres, that can be cut and cleaned, and the husk can be separated in about 1 day. It's a 1 day job, basically 8 to 10 hours. So had we doing it manually, now that's the beauty, the scenic beauty of this place is what has always enticed me when I was very young, and it still entices me. So just to keep the pest away, this is not the boundary. This is just a section that we are segregating. If you can see, here you have got the paws of an animal, a stray animal, who they're later going to become a real problem because growing food in our area is becoming more and more difficult without fencing. So we basically do sections, and in those sections we plant. And as we develop new sections, we keep expanding, because this whole area, when I came about 2 years back, it would look like this. Just a moment. This whole area would look like this. You could actually find a leopard somewhere here at that time. So, and now we are continuously working and developing new sections every year. That's our expansion. So here we have come almost to the edge of the orchard, and this is a farm, and that's the orchard. You've got guava, you've got mango, and you've got balsam, and you've over there, just over here, look at that. Yeah, that's bamboo. That's one of the most amazing things that you can have in a farm, because what bamboo does is that it takes away the amount of carbon that bamboo absorbs is phenomenal. It is 90% carbon. So a way that my Delhi friends are suffering right now because of suffocation and the kind of particulate matter in the air, probably bamboo can serve as one of the solutions, as it absorbs so much of carbon that it can be a carbon. It's always carbon negative. Even if you burn bamboo, it is 9-10% carbon negative. So you can imagine what an amazing plant it is. We have planted about 50 bamboo stalks, and they will get converted into a 5x5 huge set, and we'll use that bamboo in our agricultural needs to basically suffice. The idea behind this whole farm is to make it more sustainable. So bamboo is an integral part of it. The first time that I came here, I had to buy bamboo, so you can imagine. And after that, I don't think we have bought it ever. In about 2 years' time, I will have huge amount of bamboo to work with. And I'm taking you guys for a tour. Just look at this. That's wheat. In about 3 months' time, we will have wheat here, and huge wheat. This place, and there's an ant colony. Wait, there's an ant colony here, and it's just so fascinating, you know, how things work in nature. We have got bigger ant colonies everywhere. Yeah. So we have come to this new section. If you can see, there's a row of trees. I have not got them cut because I don't feel it to be right. And we've got a lot of husk which we are going to convert into our huts and basically temporary shelters in the coming years. So we are just working upon all that. See, we couldn't reclaim a section of land here because it is almost inaccessible. We have just wired it so that the stray animals don't come. See, we couldn't reclaim this whole section, so we have let it be, you know. This is far off from inhabitation, and the closest village to this place is about 4 kilometers, 3 kilometers actually. So it's an amazing place to be, and a lot of fun. It's one of the things that I dreamt of doing, and I've been lucky enough to kind of pursue my dream. So it's a dream coming true in every sense. So ladies and gentlemen, wheat for you. And this is all going to be, they're not hybrids. We are only using the indigenous varieties of this area. And we are looking for Bansi, and we are looking for other indigenous varieties. We are not going for hybrids that has a G to the name or a number like 2233 or 2625. We are not using those hybrids. This takes a little more time, but it's all worth it because you get the food quality and the protein content in these seeds is much higher. And so basically it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality of food that we pull out, and the soil quality improves every time that we do this kind of agriculture, because I don't sell the hay. I put it back and I convert it into organic matter, and then it goes back. It goes back to where it belongs. So that's also, by the way, carbon negative, because that organic matter is carbon, and we put it back in the soil. So that's like trapping the carbon inside. We are trying our best to, and what we do is what I feel right is what I do, basically. So I think I should end the video. I'm done with the content. Just wanted to share it and put it on air for a lot of people who keep waiting to see things. So I'll take a leave for today, and just before that I'll switch the camera so that I can show you. Yeah, that's the new section that we have kind of pulled out this year. This is the first time we are growing. पहली बार यहाँ पे कर रहे हैं नाम खेती? We are doing it for the first time. This is a new section of about 5 acres that has been added to the existing section. So you guys pray that I succeed, and I'll pray that you guys are all happy and you eat good and you enjoy life. Bye from my end. See you guys.